It is 6:55. Time to get you ready to take on your day with the morning sprint.
Our crews are out tracking the overnight snowstorm causing power outages, down trees all over Spokane.
But first, that storm has completely closed Spokane public schools today. The district made the decision to close because of widespread power outages and downed trees blocking roads. This also means all school activities and programs scheduled for today are canceled. Several private schools in Spokane have also closed today, as well as Pride Prep Charter School.
Well, these four districts, Cheney, Medical Lake, 9 Mile Falls, and Reardon-Edwall have all announced 2-hour delays. You can find this full list on the homepage of KXLY.com right now.
As we gear up for the real winter season, make sure you download the 4 News Now app. You will get push alerts like these when we have major snow events, and you can know if your child's school is impacted right when you wake up.
All right, the storm has downed power lines and trees all over Spokane. As we just said, this house on 24th Avenue in Spokane South Hill had a massive tree fall on top of it. We're seeing many photos like this one from around South Spokane this morning. Our Caroline Flynn is live near 20th and Lincoln, where branches and debris are covering roads there.
Absolutely. Listen, if you live on the South Hill this morning on any of these side streets, again, we're right off Lincoln, you might want to call your boss and say, I'm going to be a little late. Unless you've got neighbors like the guys who are right behind us. Check out what they've done in less than 20 minutes. They've completely cleared 20th at Lincoln. But behind them, there's still a lot to be covered. Again, these side streets are just covered with tree limbs. Luckily, we're not really seeing any down power lines over here, but that doesn't mean they're not in and around other blocks. So the biggest thing today, guys, is just use caution. The second you walk out of your door, look up. Make sure that there's no really heavy branches that you're going to have to walk under or any power lines that are on your lawn. Just be really safe.
Well, about 19,000 Avista customers are without power right now. Crews are making progress, though. That number is down from 33,000 overnight. Avista's outage map shows the issues cover the entire Spokane area from Country Homes down to Moran Prairie. Inland Power and Light is reporting more outages affecting another 3,500 customers. About 3,000 of Inland's outages are in Stevens County. The rest are in Spokane. A reminder, if you are in an area where you see power lines are down, maybe you will come across one on your way to work, stay away. Avista says you should never try to remove fallen tree limbs by yourself and treat all power lines as if they are live.
As you get ready for your day, you can stay up to date with all of our storm coverage on KXLY.com. We'll be following all the latest school changes, street closures, as well throughout the day. Nikki?
All right, we are still dealing with the aftermath, rather, of this weather system. So if you want to talk action, the bulk of that already heading out of the system. Really, we're keeping an eye on Regis, Montana, and even places like Lookout Pass. Those are the areas still under a winter weather advisory. They are seeing up to 4 inches of snowfall on the mountains, up to 6 inches.
A homeowner on 24th and Freya has just cleaned up some of the street of all the tree branches, and as you can see, there is a big branch on his power line, and he just called Avista to hopefully get that fixed. There were over 100 calls after midnight, the fire chief tells us, and just to be careful around power lines and on your drive to work.
Spokane police are looking for a missing teenager. 17-year-old Sarah McNeese was last seen in the Spokane Community College parking lot. Her car and personal belongings were also found. Police believe she could be with an unknown man and say she functions at an age younger than 17. She's 5'6", about 200 pounds, with curly blonde hair and blue eyes. If you see Sarah, police want you to call Crime Check at 456-2233.
Breaking news about Boeing 737 MAX jets. American Airlines announcing this morning those planes will once again take to the skies this January. The jets have been grounded since a pair of crashes in October and March in Indonesia and Ethiopia, killing 346 people.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, an exclusive look at a new documentary about teens and social media. It's called Screenagers, the Next Chapter.
Faces are always, in front of that stuff, and that's informing how they view themselves and what is normal around them.
The filmmaker behind the project decided to dive back into the topic when she saw her own daughter was suffering.
And we'd love to see pictures of what it looks like where you are after last night's storm. These are a few that have already been sent in already. Most of these pictures from South Spokane. We're compiling a gallery on KXLY.com. You can add them by sending them to our Facebook page or email them news4@KXLY.com.
Last thing I want us to all remember is that we are still expecting really gusty winds all throughout the rest of the morning. We're still seeing 13 right here in Spokane, 17 for Coeur d'Alene. That will cause more trees to break off.
do be careful out there.
Please do, and keep it right here for your latest updates now.